Hey, thanks everybody for joining us this evening. We're kicking it off with Bob Barrons, KB8SVJ Winlink.
I just shared with Scott a couple months ago that I use Winlink. I see that it's kind of important, can be useful. And I've been using this for a couple of years, and this is not a how-to, this is how I do it. And you may want to do it different than I do, but this is the basics. One thing, my involvement in amateur radio is more of an e-com to do it. I'm not a rag chewer. I'm not gonna get on the, midnight and talk to someone in Iowa for all night or anything like that. And so I know that this spring we had this ice storm in the northeast of lower Michigan here. And I thought about this where, there's somebody sitting there that maybe they can't get out of their driveway because the trees are down. They got no power. They got no internet, and maybe have no cell phone. How do you communicate? Well, if your power's down, you may not have repeaters here. So you can't just use your 2 meters and call for help or whatever. And so what you can do is get no power, and then you go get the truck battery out of your car, truck, drag it in, power up your radio, and your laptop probably has some kind of power battery left. And you can use Winlink to send email to anybody you want. And to HF, I use the Winlink HF Vera Vera HF. And so the receiving station may be in Iowa, maybe in Texas, maybe in Florida, wherever. So you connect to them, send an email. As soon as you send that session's over, it'll disconnect you so you don't tie up the station. And the email goes out. And then, so you're sitting up here, you got no power, you're got no way to communicate with anybody. And so your family may be downstate, out of state, distance, and they like wonder, what about dad? What about grandpa? What about Uncle John or wherever, This way you can communicate with the family or anybody else. Or you could even call for help to local fire department, like that. Let somebody know that you need help, and then maybe because the fire department, police station, they most likely have some kind of service. And so it'd be easy for you not you'd be able to call for help or communicate with somebody. At least let them know that you're okay. And so that's to me, I think that's kind of important. I've always looked at amateur radio as, what happens when shit hits the fan, This is what you can do. So, what's that?
You said you hope it's dry.
You hope it's dry with it.
Yeah. And so you go to go to Google, you go to Winlink, go down here, and then go to download, and there's your download right here. You use the user programs and Vera. Down here, there's Winlink Express install the zip file. I already got it in here, so I'm not gonna download this and zip file everything. And so that gives you your basic Winlink Express. Then you go back here to your Vera products. You get Vera FM, Vera HF. So Vera FM is what you do like packet. You can do this Winlink packet or Vera FM, which is very similar to the packet to a local node. So Drake has got a Winlink packet station in the hospital. And you could do that, but if you're here, the hospital's got internet, pretty sure you are too, You're not going to be able, from my house in Thompsonville, I cannot connect to that node at the hospital. So to me, I want to emphasize on Vera HF. Now, again, the Winlink portion, the Win is Windows, I believe. I don't believe you Apple users, Mac users are gonna be able to do this unless you go to a pawn shop, buy a used, PC or something.
There's probably some.
You know, so, so now what you get this all downloaded. Now you're here this is the Winlink Express. You start it up here. And there's some things you gotta set up first. Settings. Here's the setup. So here you set up. Put your qualifying in, your password. Now, put in the password you can remember or write it down. If you set up in another station on another computer, you're gonna need that. When I did that, I had a little trouble retrieving my password because I didn't remember it. So you learn, you know. And so you come down here, you grid square, and just the basic questions, service code, public. You set up over here your name, address, and all this stuff. And so, again, that's just kind of basic, but it's something you need to do to the setup. And so, if you want to send a new message, you go over here to new message. Now, you can just do a general email, or you can do, there's templates where, like when we do our FL Digi, we use the ICS 213, right?
Yep.
And so you come over here, select the template. ICS USA forms 213 here. So this is like we've been doing with the FL Digi. So incident name, that's an option, because this is more key towards the government with deal with an incident, a disaster or something like that. You can leave that. So start here. Two, name. Has anybody got email on their phone they can receive an email?
Yeah.
Okay. Who? Scott?
Sure. WX1J at Cherryland Art.
It's not there yet. One. Next, J. This will be from Bob. The subject is going to be set. So date kind of fills in the forms automatically. Message. I'm not a typer or a speller, so
It's okay. It's just a test.
this is going to be approved by Bob. Position title is
Grand poop.
yeah. Dipshit. We don't need it. So you get this filled out here and go submit. It's going to want a position or title.
Hey, cheese.
Nice. There you go.
There
We're
you
going to
go.
submit this.
So you're in Wisconsin at this time. Okay.
Yep.
I want my cheese curds.
So now we got your message in the form. Then pull to outbox.
There you go. You got it. There's no-
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, this is not how to. That's true. That's true. This part of the home too. So Scott is W1
WX1J.
WX1J.
Yeah. Weather one jerk.
Nice.
Okay,
At Cherryland Arc. Yeah, it's a .com.
okay,
Spelled right, and all it should work.
okay. Now I'm gonna pull that outbox,
Yeah.
so. We'll open the session. You know, this is kind of.
So you can just wait.
Okay, we'll just wait because we're pretending like there's no internet. So there's a list of stations that you can connect to. And it updates every time you start this, it wants to update them, but we got no internet.
Mhm.
So we're not gonna update that. So we'll wait later. Okay, so I lost something here. Okay, over here in this corner here is where we choose the mode in which we're
Oh, yeah.
if you go
Oh,
to
yeah.
if you go telnet, that just goes straight to the internet.
Okay.
But we're not gonna do because we don't have internet. Then there's Packet Winlink, which Drake has got his station.
Okay.
Packs of Winlink, Robust Pack Winlink, RDOT Winlink, Vera HF Winlink. That's what we're using tonight.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go open the session. So now we got over here and when you do that, you hook up for your radio. There's certain settings, like my radio here is very, very sensitive to settings. There's like 128 settings on this, like that there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of settings on the front that's changed. I had trouble getting it to work this way. My old ICOM 718 with the signal link, breeze.
Mm.
But with the and then I set we have a new ICOM 7300 at the Bezzy EOC.
Yeah.
Again, there's all kinds of settings you got to change to make it work.
Mhm.
I had trouble with these settings. Then when I get done with this, I want to use because this is UHF, VHF also. But I want to go on that or just HF phone.
Yeah.
A lot of those settings don't work. So I can't tell you which ones I changed. But I changed because I watch YouTube a lot. I changed some settings that works on both.
Okay.
And so it's dependent on the radio. And on that radio, you go over here to the settings. And here's the Vera setup.
Yeah.
And it's important right here that you put the location of the Vera program that's on your hard drive. You got to put that in here. All these other settings doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. Don't change them. Must have missed something because there's something in here where you got to put in your radio and all.
So they're the same settings.
Oh, yeah, radio
Radio
setup.
setup.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
So here you put in your radio, USB digital, and then your COM port, the baud rate. I don't know why it's 9600 because I thought before I was doing like 38.4. But these are the settings
Mhm.
on this Vera that works with this radio. The radio you choose will probably be different. And so we're not going to change it, we're just going to cancel that. And so now we're going to check a selection. And there are some channel selection. So these are all the different channels you can use. And there's 40. Here's all different bands.
Yeah.
There's mostly 40 meters in here. I've had the best luck with this guy right here. Now, again, everybody who works with HF, you know that band conditions change.
Yeah.
Atmospheric conditions change. this guy may not be available today. You may have to choose another one, but this one here, has always been reliable for me.
Well, how do you know it's available?
Well, it says right here, it's a channel free. If you pick another one, basically channel busy.
Okay, does it tell you like how well it's gonna get into that? I mean, is there a way
It
it'll
will
test
estimate.
estimate?
Yeah, it's all estimates. You don't really know until you try it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah,
Well, see, right here, see, pass reliability estimate.
yeah,
If I was able to update that on the internet, all those numbers would change.
Okay,
All those
Yeah,
numbers
so
would
it-
change. But we're not,
Yeah,
we don't
but
have
the-
internet, remember? We're,
You can update it via the radio, but I suggest you super don't because you will be sitting there for 2 hours.
gee,
It takes forever.
so,
so you just pick something in the 80 zone, 80 and above and go.
Just kind of guess.
and so, again, it says channel, or it says sensor or frequency 71.02.400, but dial frequency is 7100.900. So remember, we're using upper sideband, right? So we're gonna do a start. Oh, now it's the channel busy. So we're gonna stop that.
It stopped you already.
Okay, it's this. So we'll find another channel. Usually it says channel with you right away. Right. It's gotta be a bone.
Maybe somebody else can hit the send button.
Channel busy. Sound card device not ready. Why is that?
You gotta pull up your Vera TNC. You gotta open it. I think it's already opened in your taskbar though.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. There.
Open up the Vera TNC program. It's down in your taskbar. All right. Okay.
Mhm.
With that. Oh, I guess it's all right. Put a setting. Vera TNC setup. You want
Try it. See, at home, I got 3 screens when I'm doing this.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier.
So that Vera FM, the Vera setting would be over on this side. So we're gonna start here. Channel busy.
It's not seeing your.
you got a sound card probably.
Yeah, it's not seeing your audio device.
Just did this yesterday.
It could be that it plugs into the thing. That's hiding behind it. Oh, yeah, it's on your other monitor. What you can do is press the Windows key and then one of the arrow keys.
We're gonna start. So that sent that pretty fast. Usually it doesn't do that on HF. You see a bar graph go across here, it'll show how it's being downloaded and stuff.
Yeah.
Then after it sends it, it will disconnect.
Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan.
Okay. You open it and send a response back to it.
ICS 213 test, blah, 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 and the message that you sent. It didn't come up in ICS form, but it comes up in the,
Right.
just the data. Reply to you saying, thanks. Blah, blah. Yes, back to you, sir.
And so when you do this, usually when you go through like the HF to somebody, several states or whatever, it's not instantaneous. You don't,
Mhm.
you know, it takes a while, but then, so I send an email to myself on my phone. It's not instantaneous. It may take 5 minutes. And then when I respond back, it may take another 5 minutes. And so that's why it disconnects after the message is sent.
Okay,
It will disconnect, so you're not tying up that that station.
right,
So now I sent it to Telnet. So disconnected. See down here it says disconnected.
yeah,
Now you
I did.
start again, so you not start another session. And it'll look, see if there's anything. Hey, I got one, see?
okay,
So Scott sent this back. Hey, thanks, Bob, got it. And so you can send and receive these emails through Winlink. And trust me, it can go through HF. I don't know why it's always, because I don't know why it's gotta be on, it's on a different screen at home, but I don't necessarily have to make any adjustments on that. On that screen, there are some settings on there you can change for your audio and in and out. You gotta go to your speakers, you gotta go to a codec, USB codec on your smartphone, USB codec. But you don't have to change it every time.
you said you don't have to change it every time.
No, you
No,
don't.
usually it's you plug it in, you set it, you forget it.
Yeah. When you set up properly first time.
I don't know why.
I think it's something to do with not all of the things are plugged into your laptop and it moves some audio device assignment IDs around.
Right.
Which happens.
Yeah.
If you unplug one thing that has an audio device in it, Windows is gonna think you're trying to use a different audio device for everything. This is how lovely Windows is.
Over Bob's house right now.
Damn Windows.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's go here again. Let's try the channel selection. Yeah, let's try to start this.
there you go.
Okay, there we go. There we go. But I don't have any in my inbox yet, my outbox.
You want me to send you something else, or can I?
Here, let me start again. Here.
Yeah, I got your email, I can send you.
Okay, so WX1J at Cherryland.
Yes, sir. Cherryland Art. Amateur radio call, I got you. RC dot,
So this would be another test.
next time I'll use the AOL. Less letters.
So now I'm not gonna do the ICS forms. We're just gonna do the general code. This is a test
See this is the part where I
Go.
go.
people.
That's
It's encrypted.
And not, okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna pull test from my outbox.
Okay, and I got my camera, my phone's on the camera.
So we're gonna go to open the
You might
session.
wanna wait a minute. I can do that. It's gonna be a minute.
Oh, okay.
There's another,
It's okay, it's just trying to open another session, but that's fine.
that Dale's busy. Okay. It's the Dale free ones.
Alright.
Thank you, Drake.
Yep.
That'll work all the pleasure. I was never a doctor, so.
Len can tell you all about that.
Yeah, you don't wanna go oops with a patient, that's fine.
That's something you don't want your doctor to say, period.
Oops. Or your tattoo artist.
So it's showing is calling that station.
Yeah.
And it will only try for a certain number of attempts and it's going to, disconnect, it'll stop.
Okay.
It's probably not,
There it goes. Okay.
It says clock.
okay, so it's failure to connect. We're gonna
Okay.
find another channel. This is the guy I usually, has been pretty, that's the channel busy.
This 20 meters? 40.
He's done 20 before, but
It was, yeah.
We don't know if that antenna up there is actually very great.
but if it's tuned, then
Yeah, but it doesn't mean the receive is very good.
oh, no, yeah.
Been up there a long time.
Well, Scott's not far away.
He called the long tail. And over the pole.
Communicate, send a signal all the way around the earth just to come back to us all. Exactly.
So at the speed of light, can we take FLDG and incorporate it into it?
I already do that.
How do you do that?
You just interface FLDG with an HF radio. Which we can do if we have an FTX.
Yeah, I can do that with, you've got to be running FLBT on your,
Yeah, I do it to send and receive the message on the net. I just have.
I used to do
using-
that. I used to do that.
I'm not using the Android.
Nope, you don't need to, you have to use the computer version.
The Windows version.
Yes.
Is that what you have on our tablets?
Yeah, it's a different version.
different, it's a bigger version, it's 100 modes.
Sounds like 40 is super busy right now. Let's see if we
Thing on that,
should try one of those 30-meter ones, maybe.
But you have really, a 40 meter antenna. For a dipole, several dipoles.
oh yeah.
Available for the right price. Zero.
Well, let me
The
play
same
devil's-
ones I helped put up way back when.
The ones that Chuck and I put together, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You had them at home for a while, maybe?
Actually, that's still up on
Oh, okay.
the shed. The one that I've got.
You're reading that.
I know,
Oh, okay.
I don't have my,
Guilty one.
Iron mic.
I have my mic too.
Go over to Barrett Tech again. Press the.
So I have a question, Ray.
Yes.
Will direct to cell make this obsolete?
Direct to cell.
So,
Cell phone to satellite.
Oh, sell the satellite?
so you
Well-
actually have in any iPhone over the 13. If there's no cell tower, if you walk outside, you'll see a satellite in your text messages. By next year, it'll be pictures and a lot more.
You'd have to roll the.
So the only issue is that,
Licensing.
the only issue with that is that it doesn't work. You have to receive a message, you have to have it in your hand. It has to be connected. If it's in your pocket, you're not gonna get a notification.
Um,
Where with this, you can have Winlink auto connect every 15 minutes to see if there's anything in your inbox. Or however many times, how often you need it to connect. But the satellite thing, if it's in your pocket, it's not working. You gotta hold it out. You gotta
Because of
point,
the body tissue absorbing the signal.
the antenna's at the top of the phone.
Oh,
Yeah, and it tells you where you gotta point the phone and everything. If you
Oh,
don't have
so
a very
it's-
good clear view of the sky, it's not happening.
Will the message be helpful until you have the clear path?
Headband phone holders.
So
Oh boy.
you point it up, you have your message, shoots it up and shoots it back. Yeah, but he's right, if you're in the building, if you have it in your pocket,
It ain't working.
it ain't working. But most people would stand outside, stand next to the family.
So I've used it out in the wonderful area where South Portland, where there is absolutely zero phone signal at all. You're lucky you have power out there. I've tried it. It's not great.
where in South Portland? Right at 131.
If you're going at supply, if you keep just going straight,
Oh,
you head on 66, go down Sharon Road.
Okay.
Go down Sharon Road for like 15 minutes, you will not have phone signal.
That's
I
all.
guarantee you that. You have a repeater signal though. Not the 8.6 though, you're not getting 8.6 out there. Yeah, but look at the South Boardman repeater. I've tried it out there. It takes like 30 seconds to a minute to send a message.
That's just bad.
That's not bad, but
No, it's not bad.
it's not great because if you slightly lose track of the satellite, you gotta start all over again. So,
Well, that's what Ira Scott, you see, that's what Jason.
yeah, he's gonna put the phone with a Yagi on.
So my answer is, I'm carrying my Starlink Mini with me in my car all the time. Put it on the roof.
Until the ground station blows up, then you don't have your Starlink anymore.
More than one ground station, they can move you around.
Yeah, there's only 2 ground stations you can use.
Oh, they're all over the US though, I think.
Yeah, but not
Will they be living?
kind of,
Or what is it? Point of whatever, point of contact, whatever.
kind of. It sort of works. It's not great. So if there's a ground station down, it's the only ground station that you can actually access. Yes, it will try to route it through the other satellites in the constellation, but your latency goes way up and the jitter is really bad.
But if you send a text or pictures, it wouldn't matter.
Jitter matters.
Jitter matters greatly.
Or like,
You don't want jitter. Jitter's bad.
What is it?
So it's not.
It's basically,
The ones and zeros, they're supposed to train,
yeah,
they kind of do this.
what happens is they're not arriving at the same time. They're arriving out of order, which is not a good time. Oh, yeah, you have any jitter on a phone call, you'll know.
Got it, I'm
You'll know
connected.
immediately. Hey, we're connected.
Connected.
Oh, you rock it out.
Look at that.
Okay.
All right, do is whine with it.
You have to swear at it a little bit and tell it that, yeah, threaten it, and then it might work. Cars are the same way.
So what
Ask me how I know.
what turns
I always
the
carry
difference
my
there?
tools in my car.
There's a good reason for
Yeah.
that.
So I'm connected. And again, you'll see a bar across here of your stats as it loads across it.
Hey, there it goes.
Well,
See, again, I said, depends on the bandwidth, time of day. I mean, at 10 o'clock in the morning, you're probably not gonna get much on 80 meters and, midnight, you might not get much on 15 meters.
Are you transmitting on 80 meters now?
Nope, he's on 30.
Oh,
He's on 30 right now.
oh,
He's
yeah.
on 10.143. I can hear that. Having a remote HF. Listen to HF.
Scott, did you already get that sent back to me?
Not yet, sir.
Because it's showing the bar for receiving.
I sent you one.
Oh, okay, there you go. You sent me something.
Yeah, he's downloading it right now.
Yeah, so the bar graph goes the opposite way when you receive.
See anything from you yet, but you've sent it from me.
Okay,
It just went.
What's the effect of Bob?
and so when you,
So Vera is actually variable. So Vera, depending on band conditions, it just tries.
Throttle back or?
So what happens is it'll just start at the lowest speed and then it starts jumping up and up and up until it starts hitting errors. And once it hits errors, it stops there, or if it gets more errors, it drops down.
Off a little bit.
But it only does that if you pay for it.
yes,
You
yeah,
have
there's
to
a
get the
there's
higher.
an evaluation period that, lasts 20 minutes and you got the
Yeah.
evaluation again or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you can pay some money. Now, also, when you do this, your email, not your normal email, this would be your call sign, KB8SVJ@winlink.org. That's, so you got another email, not the normal email you use for sending birthday greetings to grandma.
So somewhere out there, there's a server with,
Yes,
a radio attached to it.
so
Does the server gather up a bunch of stuff and then every so often pump it out?
nope,
So what's the 5 minute delay?
it's,
Is that just for the WinLink network to? kind of
I
move
think it
things
just,
around?
I just think it's just natural or normal email propagation time. It takes like
Okay, so it did receive this, excuse me, Greg, it did
Yeah.
receive this message, and so it disconnected.
Yep.
It's not gonna tie this up, someone else may wanna use this channel.
Yeah.
So how is the UHF or VHF here?
The one, VHF one, yeah.
So how is your station different from the HF?
So that is the one at the hospital is packet. It's AX25 packet. Vera is like its own proprietary digital mode. It's a bunch of different stuff. And which it's most optimized for HF operation. Packet is mostly used, specifically 1200 baud is VHF only. Vera has error correction. Packet does not. So if you got a bad packet that goes into that to the node, it's got to try it again, which can often make it take forever if you're out on the edge of the coverage for it, or it may just not work. The other issue is you're relying on somebody that's in your area to also have power and internet in order to get that message across.
So in this particular case, we're gonna load Winlink on our systems. We're gonna load various different systems. We'll run Winlink Express. But in that, if we're gonna send it to your Munson, we'll change to FM, change to 2 meters,
So yes,
and then pick
you pick
packet.
Yes, you can.
Instead
So
of
you'll
Vera.
go, you click packet Winlink
Is that right?
instead of Vera FM. You want
See
to,
over here, see, it says here,
you gotta close your session in order to do the drop down.
right? So again, this is on the inbox, I got that email from Scott, but then you go over here to the method here. Got Telnet, which is just go straight to the internet. Patcher, I don't know anything about that. Robust, don't know anything about that. RDOP, I haven't played with that, but then there's, Vera FM, Vera HF, oh, and up here, Packet Winlink is what he's talking about, his node in the hospital.
Got it. Okay.
But that goes to a TNC and a 2 meter radio.
So is that a KISS TNC? Is that what you would use?
Yeah, so that little orange box that I got plugged into this radio right here, this is a TNC. This will do.
Which is a terminal node controller.
Yes. And you can get a bunch of them that are for multiple different speeds. Most common speed is 1200 baud AX25 packet. It's been around forever. It's used for APRS and BBSs when if there are still, I think there's still a couple around them.
As old as most.
I don't
Okay.
But it's mostly for local communication. And it's the size of this and a 2 meter radio is significantly smaller than an HF radio, but your signal's not going anywhere near as far. That's the big deal here.
So I'm gonna stop sharing.
Yep.
And so you get this set up, it takes some time to play with it and know your system. My radio works with this, and at home I got 3 screens for this.
That are already set up and already connected.
Yeah. And so, I'm surprised because when I did the, template, the ICS 300, usually that comes up on my browser. It comes up to my browser, which is on this screen. And that's a Vera program that each of them run on this.
So you basically got that station set up a certain way.
Right.
That you couldn't do here today.
At home, I got home, I don't do laptops. One's for everyday use. And this one here is only amateur radio. I don't do any other surfing or anything. It's amateur radio, period. Dedicated. And so I have 3 screens set up for that. If I do FT8, I get the 3 screens set up for FT8. And so on my other one for everyday use, I got 2 screens set up. But I just want to say that I believe it's important that you use this or you be familiar with it. But like I've always said, amateur radio is a perishable skill. That's why I did some work with it this weekend, so I kind of know what's going on. If I hadn't done this in 3 or 4 months, then I'd be you'd be fumbling.
Yeah.
And so, if you think it's worthwhile, set it up and play with it, and just every once in a while, just open it back up and play with it some more.
Work out the kinks with.
Work out
your
the
own
kinks. And again, with my antenna, my location, obviously, I may have better luck with certain stations that we didn't have here with this antenna. And I found too, my auto tuner, I got grounded to the radio, I grounded to a ground out outside.
Mhm.
I found out if it's not grounded outside, it has a hard time tuning.
Oh,
And so, I don't know if that was an issue tonight or not. I don't think it's because I was able to tune it, but I just know that everybody's system is different. You set yours up, it's gonna be different than mine. Different radios, and it's, I just think it's a worthwhile thing to learn and to use.
I agree with you, Bob. We got more tools than toolbox.
So I'm gonna close this out.
Does anyone listening at home have any?
There we go.
Alrighty then. Well, how about?
Well, thank you, everybody. Again, I'm sorry you had to say mission.
No, this is real, this is the real world.
now we
And
just,
I'm glad that Drake was here to help.
now you know how good you are under pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I was in the same boat when I was trying to figure this stuff out 3 years ago. So,
So, again, I promise you, I do use this at home. I mean, this is my first time or second time. I do use this at home. And I found it worthwhile.